Good morning. Does everybody know what day it is? It's day 32. Yay! And you know why that's exciting? Because today I lost 2 more pounds on my scale. So far, it's not a big number. It's just with this new effort of rebounding, I've lost 3 pounds. It has been 32 days, but what I want to tell y'all is my goal for just this one little session of rebounding experiment was consistency. Could I just stay consistent? That's all the pressure I was putting on myself. Just get on the rebounder. I wasn't restricting myself. I wasn't telling myself I couldn't have Mexican food. I wasn't telling myself I couldn't have pizza. I just added rebounding. And really, what I wanted to find out is if I just created movement in my body, would my body be able to shift and start working in my favor? Because I know one of the reasons I'm just overweight in the first place is because I don't have a regular daily activity that I do, that I'm committed to, that I pretty much do rain or shine. And today it's not shining, it's raining outside. And so rebounding is perfect for that. I want to tell you that I really do not want to be doing this session right now. I feel like I have a mild headache. I think it's just dehydration. So I'm drinking, but I don't want to do it. I'm going to do it. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it quickly because my dog's still sleeping and I hate when I have to get interrupted because I'm just knocking it out. Okay. So a couple of things before we get started. Look what came in the mail yesterday. That came in the mail. I cannot see without my glasses. All right. The new miracles of rebound exercise. Isn't it crazy to think that no one has like really written a book since then? I'm going to find out why. I'm so curious. And that's why I'm doing my own experiment, because it's hard to do something consistently and not see results fast. But what I want to like impose is what I believe is happening is everything is happening underneath the surface. It's happening with the bone density. It's happening with the muscle rebuilding, in my legs and in my body. And I'm already on chapter 4 of this book about rebounding. I started it yesterday. And that water is getting to me. And what it's saying is that it's a cellular workout for your whole entire body, whereas normal exercise when you're walking, it just isolates certain muscles. Okay, I'm not arguing that point because I'm not the scientist. I don't know if it does or doesn't. All I can do is just refer to my body and how my body is reacting. I will say that all of this area feels like it's got less fluid in the area. And then I've also noticed that my arms, you can't really tell, but my arms are getting more cut. Like the muscle's not necessarily growing out thing, but I think the water and the fluid is going away from the body and the muscles. Okay, I want to tell you, I have another small, this is a Life is Good shirt, another one. I think it's a 2X, and it's fitted. It doesn't hang, and I'm going to show you so we can watch when I lose weight and we continue shrinking. We can shrink down. So I'm going to try to get up here and show you how it fits. So this is how this Life is Good shirt fits. It's fitted. It's snuggy. Okay, so we're going to see if I can get it loose. One last thing. before I get jumping is I talked about these captain's chairs at my dining table that have arms right here and how my hips push against the arms. And I took pictures, like before pictures, so that I could show when I start losing. Alexa, give me a 5-minute timer. Alexa, 5-minute timer. 5 minutes. Okay. So, ow, ow. I get like this weird crick in my knee sometimes, and it pops. I don't know what that is. It just popped. But it's like a ligament. It's like gas in a ligament or something. It's weird. Anyway, I'm just gonna do this health march right now while I get my knees warmed up. Just be gentle with your body, especially for those of us who are carrying a lot of weight. Just let your body move into and build into what you're creating, because you're creating from the inside out. So anyway, I was just saying that I took a before picture yesterday in the captain's chairs on my dining table to show how my hips push against the arms, because it'll be fun. Like when I lose 150 pounds, you got to think big. Got to think positive. I know I can get there. I was that size when I graduated from college, and that's kind of like when everything kind of turned south for me with some things that happened in my life. And then I just comforted myself with food after that for all these years. So it'd be nice. My mom was that weight for the last 20 years, so I believe I can get to that weight too. I think it's possible when you get your body into balance. So I'm learning, I'm watching and figuring out the steps to what it takes for my body to get into balance. So here we go. I'm warmed up. I'm hanging on to my rail. So find something, a dining chair or a counter. If you have a bar, you know, like a high bar, that would probably be good. Find something, a post in your house. Like I have a post over there. It's like a 2x4 post, or a beam. It's like a beam. You hold on to that. So 2 pounds lost on the scale. Okay, so I want to talk about weight loss for a minute. So a couple days ago, I lost 1 pound, and I was noting that was like the first or second pound I had dropped in the 31 days. Okay, so normally that would get somebody off their track because they feel like they're not having any progress. Oh, it's not working, I'm going to give up. But intuitively, not scientifically, because I don't know the body that well, but intuitively, I knew that if this rebounding is building at the cellular level, then, and then astronauts figured out that it builds muscles and bone density back, then that's what my body's doing first. When you build a house, do you start with the roof? Do you start with the windows? No, you start with the foundation, and you start with the beams, the 2x4s. You frame it, you frame the house. That's the first step. You definitely get the plumbing in and lined up. Then you get the electrical. So think about it that perspective, that you're rebuilding a house. So you're not going to see pretty windows and decorations on the first couple of weeks. You got to build the foundation. You got to build the framework. You got to build out the walls. That's what's happening. And it's all happening under the surface, under my fat. So I wasn't expecting weight loss because my body is getting ready for the new levels of impact with the rebounder that I'm making, so it can be strong and handle whatever I'm throwing at it. So with that said, we all know, and we've heard before, Number one, muscle weighs more than fat. So I figured if I'm building muscle, I'm not going to change on the scale because it's going to weigh more. But the fat is getting replaced with muscle. So I was patient. And then I know that it takes more energy to sustain muscle and keep that going than it does burning fat, like calorie of energy. Oh, 5 minutes is up. Okay, Alexa, 5 more minutes. Okay, I'm going to pick up my pace in the next 5 minutes because I feel more energetic. I still have a headache. Still need to hydrate. I still don't want to be on this treadmill. I'm sorry, this rebounder, I keep saying it, treadmill. But, okay, so what am I reading? I'm reading in that book 4 chapters. First, it kind of talked about some health benefits that people have experienced, and they gave some case studies of people and their stories. I guess they're trying to convince people to read how in the back of the book. And then it talks about, and what I'm experiencing right now in this workout is the oxygen that's required. So like hear my heavy breathing and how it's hard for me to talk and to breathe. And it's because they said that the rebounder, using the G-force, the gravitational force, and the up and down motion, not only does it trigger every cell because you're out of balance, but also just requires more oxygen load. So they said it required more than running, which it's hard to understand, but I do feel like I'm breathing, having to breathe deeper and use more oxygen. So here, you know, some days you don't feel as energetic, and that today's one of those days. I don't feel as energetic as usual, but I'm muddling through it and pushing through the hard days. Thank God I'm healthy. Thank you, I'm healthy. I have a roof over my head. Focus on my gratitudes. I'm healthy, my legs can do this. I mean, I'm grateful that my legs can do this. I'm grateful that I have fun friends. I went out with a friend last night and we had a good time. We tried some new foods. We went to a Japanese izakaya place in Chinatown. It was actually really cheap. I was surprised. So we're going to get through this next 3 minutes. Alexa, how many more minutes left? Okay, I got 2 minutes left. Here we go. And remember, in the last 20 seconds, we're going to do HIT, where we go fast before we stop. We're going to knock it out. All right? So how are y'all doing? What are y'all up to? So I'm on my 32-day stretch. What I'm looking forward to is like, I'll be at day 60 right around the new year. And I'll be going into the new year trying to my goal to hit 100 days of rebounding and seeing where my body takes me. So again, these lives are to document and they're to help my channel, which, by the way, I have 375 subscribers. Thank you very much. I'm trying to get it to 1,000, so help me out. But I have 402 videos now. So I've got to grow my subscriber base faster than I'm putting out videos. So here we go. I bet we're in the last minute. Alexa, how many more minutes? 40 seconds, okay? In 20 seconds, we're going to hit train. Get ready. Alexa, how many seconds? 30. Okay. Let's go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Where's my alarm? Where's my alarm? There's the alarm. Blast off. Blast off the day. Blast off the day. Whew. Okay, I'm not staying on longer because I'm lucky I even got on at all. Alexa, stop. Boy, some days your body is just not interested in doing this kind of stuff. I guess it depends on like what you ate the night before. Diet is such a big deal to our body's energy. Someone was saying, in the book, that if you can't bounce, let's try it. Let's see. I'm going to try to bring this down. I'm going to sit on the treadmill. The rebounder. Let me see. Okay, might need to go a little bit further down. Okay, let's see. It said, this is hard for people who have challenging knees. Hold on to something. And if you can't stand, oh my gosh, it's going to be hard to get up. And I'm live. So we're going to figure this out. Okay, so I just want to see what's going to happen. Okay, because they said if you're have a hard time sitting down, jumping, then just sit on it. So we're going to see what happens. I'm a little nervous. Oh my gosh. You shouldn't try new experiments on camera. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Maybe you do something with your arms. Okay. Oh my gosh. How am I going to do this? I'm going to crawl. Okay. Don't look. Don't watch. I'm going to throw myself on the floor and try to get up. I'm like backwards. All right, let's see. What is the best way to do this? Okay, I'm getting on the edge. I'm getting on the edge. And then hopefully this thing doesn't flip. Okay, I'm getting on the floor. Okay, here we go. This is the 55 plus. Getting off the ground. Thank God I had something to put my hand on. Whew. Okay, guys, that is a wrap. Day 32, 2 pounds more down in the books. See you tomorrow for day 33. Bye.